What's up, y'all, and what's really good? It's your boy, Larry Mizell Jr., back once again here on Thursday Plantation, the president's favorite podcast. Yes, available for free every week, pretty much. Coming up on Thursday Plantation, we got a segment with a fucking blazing show with the legendary Masta Ace. He came in Rock Chop Suey at the Blue Scholar CD release, and it was really fucking fantastic show. So stay tuned for the Masta Ace. Here we are at Bill's Off Broadway, which is off Broadway, not in New York, here in Seattle. Posse's on Broadway, you know, that whole thing. Yes, Sumik Slat was talking about that. All right, and in this week's news, hip-hop is dead, according to Nas. Apparently Nas's next album, his first for Def Jam since signing to the Carter administration with his good buddy Jay-Z. He's going to be titling his next album, Hip Hop is Dead. And this follows up the wide reporting that he was going to be naming his next album Nigga, which was going to be obviously posing a bit of a problem for white disc jockeys on the radio across the country and across the world, really. So hopefully this round out, Nas will be paired up with some producers that measure up to his caliber of MC, since he is good again after Jay-Z blasted him back in the day, if you'll remember that. He was kind of whack for a while before that. I got mad love for Nas. Nas actually was one of the guests recently at one of the Big Deal Roots shows at Radio City Music Hall in New York. It was a two-night affair. You had the Roots, of course, the hardest working band in hip-hop biz, along with guests like Common, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Erykah Badu, Big Daddy Kane, let me see, Dave Chappelle was there, and Nas as well. And the second night, he even had Jay-Z come up and put his cosign on the whole affair to a packed Radio City Music Hall. So good for the Roots. Questlove has been detailing the whole thing on his blog on MySpace. It just lets you know how much time I've got on my hands when I know shit like that. Speaking of MySpace, recently, I guess one of Def Jam's newest signees, Fabolous, he signed on to MySpace to find that there were several fake Fabolouses on already, which drove him into a frenzy, and he contacted Tom himself and demanded that he be given control of these fake Fabolouses. Having done this, Fab actually has retaliated against the haters and is busting back with the fiery freestyle called MySpace Freestyle, where he's dissing internet haters. Now, in the indie hop realm, the internet has been a breeding ground of hate and sometimes bodily harm, as you can see in the case of what happened with Vordel from Cannibal Ox and Will High, the overgrown person who knocked the shit out of him back in the day. I think a few people know about that. Just lets you know this E thing is no joke, and there ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, y'all. And speaking of halfway crooks, your favorite, The Game, was recently arrested on weapons charges after he got pulled over in his Bentley, because his Bentley didn't have a license plate on it. Tints were a little too dark. Cops didn't know what was happening in there, so they pulled him over, and they turned up some brass knuckles. So this goes to show, it doesn't pay to protect yourself in the City of Angels, man. Not at all. And you guys might remember back in episode 5 of the podcast, we had a scene from Dansk Stil, a film on the Danish hip-hop scene with a couple Danish b-boys breaking it down. Well, that same film is going to be premiering here in Seattle June 3rd at the STIFF, the Seattle's true independent film festival. So check that out by all means. All right, y'all, this is Thursday Plantation, episode 8. That's 8 if you don't hablo español. Thank you again for joining us. Join us next week. Right now, we're going to get into some Masta Ace. Peace.
Put your L's in the air for love. Put your L's in the air for love. Put your L's in the air. L's in the air. L's in the air for love. Hey yo, the world gonna show me some love. Listen, and I'm not talking about the fake hugs and kissing. In 15 years, a lot of love is missing. But it already showed I'm not above the dissing. I'ma take what I'm owed, wait till I'm old. The game got rules and y'all break in the code. Y'all don't really think I could be hot in the club. Y'all think I'm washed up like I got in the tub, but I'm keeping it poppin', the streets watching. What else? I'm keeping them locking, the beat knocking. What else? If you coming with this song that I'm bugging. Daddy-O told me this when I was the youngin'. Ain't nothing like hip-hop music. That's why we choose it, and the world just can't refuse it. This shit is underground like a gopher. Show a little love for us over. Put your L's in the air for love. Put your L's in the air for love. Put your L's in the air, L's in the air, L's in the air for love. Somebody say L-O-V-E. Say L-O-V-E. Say L-O-V-E. Say L-O-V-E. Let me put y'all on like a bulb in the socket. In the club, niggas knock it with a dub in the pocket. They walk in the store, I love when they cop it. Make you other rappers struggle to top it. But this man flowed with the greatest ease and never did care about the haters, please. He done paid his dues, paid his fees. He done stay overseas and made his G's. Now I got a wife and she bad as Holly. Her mom's a militant, dad is rowdy. The fans kinda act like they glad I'm outie, but they probably sitting at home, sad and pouty. You show me some love, I'ma show it right back. I know a tight track, so I throw it like that. My limo driver's white, my attorney black. Show me some love like I'm Bernie Mac. Put your L's in the air for love. Put your L's in the air for love. Put your L's in the air, L's in the air, L's in the air for love. Somebody say L-O-V-E. Say L-O-V-E. Say L-O-V-E. Say L-O-V-E. Love y'all, love. Yeah.